Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Starling Park, Saturday 3rd of November. Game today being played between Marist and the Waitakere Bears, part of the Dynasty NFS series. Can be only described as trying conditions out at Starling Park today. Extremely high winds coming through, which you will see in the cameras with a bit of flex and shake going on. A fair bit of haze coming off the back of the Waitakeres. Not sure if that's a precursor to a bit of rain coming through, but we'll see how we go. So Bears will be starting off in the field on this one, and quickly running through the defensive lineup for them. So Tyler Morrison will be on the mound today. She'll be pitching to Araha Noanoa. Michelle Fletcher will be playing first. Evie Craig will be playing second. Aisha Hooper playing shortstop. Rebecca Bromhead playing third. Brings Taylor Maxwell into left field. The ever-experienced Kyla Bromhead out in centre field. And rounding off for the starting nine will be Tegan Bromhead in right field. Currently though in the box for Marist, number 6, Hayley Carter. So it looks like just a couple of balls so far, but I think this one is going to come down to a battle of the wits at the end of it. It's very trying for the pitchers with the wind. The ball's going to be moving all over the place. And I think batters are soon going to realise if they start putting fly balls up, the strength of this wind, it pretty much could come back to meet them. So 2 balls, 1 strike the count. That last one fouled off. Big swing and a miss from Carter. So 1 down for Marist. That'll bring into the box number 21, Ashley Foley. So Morrison will be happy, obviously having had a season off. Starting to find a rhythm again now. Swing from Foley, but just fouling off. Ball low on that one. Nice placement from Morrison, but just on the inside of the, or just outside the inside of the plate there, if that makes sense. Just trying to get that edge. Couldn't tempt her with a rise ball. There's the tester for that wind. So driven out just past third, the wind just pushing that into a nice curl, holding it up short of the left fielder. So Marist now with 1 on. And that'll bring into the box number 19, Brooke Stillwell. Went for the sack bunt there, but just came off the top of the bat, popped up safely into the glove of Noanoa behind the plate. 2 down for Marist. Sorry, I just need to make a correction on that one. Stillwell is still in play. While it was a pop-up, it was deemed that it just scraped the top of the net. So, got out of jail on that one. So she's hanging tight. Fouled off again. Big swing, but driven down the first base foul line. Beautiful play from Bromhead on third, just taking that quick pop-up, the throw through to first. Pardon me, catching Foley off the base. 3 down from Marist. We'll be back in a second going into the bottom of the first. Nil all ball game.
DeMarini bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the masses. By building with this.
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park out in West Auckland. Bottom of the first, no runs on yet. We've got number 7, Aisha Hooper for the Bears in the box currently. And while we do that, we'll quickly run through the defensive lineup for Marist. So on the mound today, Brooke Glassy. She's pitching to Miller Glassy behind the plate. Sarah Wallace on first. Brooke Stillwell playing second. Ashley Foley is on third with Hayley Carter in shortstop. Hooper trying to lay down a bunt there. Interesting scenario, so the wind just carried that a wee bit. Third baseman couldn't get hold of it, so she'll go safe through to first. That'll bring into the box number 8, Tyler Morrison. So Hayley Carter is the shortstop for Marist today. Emma Tuisa Afita is playing left field. Holly Howard playing centre field. Gabriel is in right field. Apologies if I haven't got the pronunciation right. So Morrison attempting the bunt there, but just fouling that one off. Having a look, but over the edge of the plate, so strike called. The big swing from Morrison, but couldn't get a hold of it for the third strike. One down for the Bears. That'll bring into the box number 6, Tegan Bromhead. Tegan going after that one, but fouling it off, and the wind just taking that up and over the fence. Ball low. Down in the dirt again from Glassy. So 2-1 the count. Bromhead going after it, but could only just get a shaving. So that'll go for foul. Brings our count to 2-2. Ball high, Hooper's going. It was a nice throwdown from Glassy, but pardon me, Carter coming across, couldn't quite get it, and Hooper sliding under the glove to go safe at 2. And Tegan will take that for the 4th ball for a freebie down to first. So not going to just bring in a DR for Hooper out on 2. He'll bring in 43 Tanila Matangi, who is the designated runner for the Bears today. Brings into the box number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Nice job by Bromhead there, showing the bunt, drawing the opposition in, allowing that steal from Matangi and Tegan Bromhead. So Bears with runners 2 and 3. No balls, 1 strike. Big swing from Bromhead, but just skimming the bottom of that ball for a pop fly, with Carter coming through to take that catch. So in the box, number 12, Arahan Noanoa. So Glassie's close, but she's just missing those outside edges. So 2 balls, no strikes. Driven into the ground by Noanoa. And fielded quickly through to first for the 3rd out. We're back in a second, going into the top of the second. Still a 0 ball game.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Top of the second. In the box for Marist, number 20, Brooke Glassie. Just skimming off the bat there, giving no one a nudge on the helmet. Just a little wake up call to say, hey, we are here. So to those that have tuned in, we do thank you for that. Please make sure you do subscribe. Share this with your friends, get them to subscribe too. The more we've got watching softball in Auckland, the better. Big swing and a Glassie for the 3rd strike, so 1 down for Marist. As we were saying earlier, incredibly trying conditions out here in West Auckland. The wind coming off the Waitakere from the ocean. Got to be pushing 40, 50k an hour gusts, so fly balls today are not on the recommendation. I think if they pop a high one, it's probably going to blow right up and over and behind the diamond. So flat drives going to be the course for the day if the girls can pull that off. So Kalal Gabriel, number 18, in for Marist as we speak. Big swing from her on that one, just couldn't get it. Apologies if the sound is a bit horrible, but there's not a lot we can do to compensate for this wind. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And that one just coming loose from Morrison's hand on the pitch. Couple of bounces, couple of nudges in the ankle with the added theatrics for the freebie down to first. So Bez will reset here and have another shot. And that will see number 29, Sarah Wallace. Rise ball from Morrison, but couldn't tempt Wallace. So we should see this game probably go about an hour 40. The new rulings this season are that the Prems will play out a full 7 innings game regardless of time, so we do see them stretch on a wee bit. I think we hit about 2 hours 25 last week. But in these conditions, fast game's a good game. Nice swing from Wallace, but just coming off the top of the bat. So also big shout out to Hollywood Fish Farms, our sponsors that actually make this streaming capable. Obviously nothing is free in life, and the data costs alone can get up there, so without their assistance wouldn't be possible. So Wallace laying down a bunt, but Bromhead coming forward very quickly with a throw through to Craig, waiting on first for the out. Went for the double, but couldn't get it in time. Brings into the box now number 12, Miller Glassy. Down to the centre from Morrison for a called strike. Ball inside on that one. Big swing from Glassy, but couldn't get hold of it. Nice pop from Glassy, but through to the waiting glove of Hooper at short for the throw to first. 3 down for Marist. We'll be back going into the bottom of the second. Still holding 0. Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Very, very windy here, but we will persevere, I should say, and see how we go. So currently in the box for the Bears, number 69, Kyler Bromhead. driven down that first base line, but you'll see with the wind it's just curled that right out over the foul ball territory. So Bromhead will come back and reset. We do have an aerial camera, but I think the wind's just giving a bit of a shake, so we'll try and reset that in between innings. So Bromhead putting that one down to third. Got out of jail a wee bit there. It was a bit of a howler of a throw from 3-1, and one had to come forward off the base. So Bromhead will go safe at first for a single. That'll bring in number 1, Michelle Fletcher. Ball low. Driven hard by Fletcher through to centre field. So that'll deliver a nice single for her, advancing Bromhead through to second. So Bears with runners on 1 and 2, and that will bring in number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Maxwell showing the bunt there, but just pulling out. Ball low. So Maxwell trying to lay down a bunt there, but just coming off the bottom of the bat. Seems she broke hers. Louis. So fouled off again then from Maxwell, so she'll come back, have another dig. Getting pieces of it, but just needs that nice consistent drive through the centre to deliver the goods. So it was a nice punch by Maxwell on that one. Forced the errors, so they took the lead runner, which was Kyla Bromhead heading through to third. Again, throw from 3-1, bit of a howler over the top, and that allowed Amatangi to come through from second to score. So Bears move one up. Maxwell on first, and it brings in number 15, Evie Craig. Had a wee look at the bunt, but pulled out. Wise decision. Swung on by Craig, but fouled off down the third baseline. Nice swing from Craig, but just fouling off the top of the bat. Big drive by Maxwell, but caught ball. Sorry, by Craig. Ball was caught with the throw through to first, catching Maxwell off guard for the forced out. So 3 down for the Bears. We'll be back going into the top of the third. Bears 1-0 up. Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. We are in the top of the third. Bears leading this one 1-0. Brings into the box number 2, Holly Howard. And we'll just leave you with this view while we try and sort out one of the cameras. So it will be on a mute just for a wee while. And sit back, have a look, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, apologies for that. We're just trying to run multiple cameras here. Just every now and then we get a little bit of a technical hiccup with a lock up on us. So currently in the box is number 6, Hayley Carter. We pop up from Carter, but very quickly fielded by Michelle Fletcher for the third out for Marist. So we'll be back going into the bottom of the third, hopefully with better cameras. Mind you, in saying that, we do have the rain starting to come in a little bit, feel a wee bit of moisture coming through. So stick with us, we'll be back in a second. Going into the bottom of the third, Bears still leading 1-0. Bottom of the third. Isha Hooper was just up for the Bears, but pop fly, and with this wind it may as well have set up there on a shelf. So Carter safely under that one for the out. Brings into the box number 8, Tyler Morrison. Laid down a cheeky bunt and took off up that first base line. I tell you, there couldn't have been a whisker in that one, but they have given it out. So a quick 2 up, 2 down for the Bears. Brings back into the box now number 6, Tegan Bromhead. Driven down onto the plate, but straight back to Brooke Lassie. The throw through to first. 3 down for the Bears. Unfortunately, you don't get them much quicker than that, so we'll be back going into the top of the fourth. Still 1-0 up to the Bears. Okay, here we go, top of the fourth. We've had a lot of people down here actually on Wednesday night to the Premwind do the annual Halloween trail down at Starling Park. For those that came, I'm sure they all had a great time. I believe nearly 400 kids coming through that trail. So in the box, Ashley Foley, just fouling that one off. So yeah, fantastic Halloween night for the kids. Brilliant, safe environment. A lot of fun. Girls all dressed up to the nines in costumes. So mark it in your calendars for next year. Just down low from Morrison on that one. 2 main events the Bears do at the start of the season is the Halloween ball to take care of the adults and the Halloween trail for the kids. Fouled off again. So Halloween ball always well received. They also do prizes for best dressed. So highly worthwhile coming down. Popped up, but fouled out. And a beautiful pitch from Tyler on that one, straight down the centre. Third strike looking. Brings up number 19, Brooke Stillwell. It's a nice pitch from Morrison, but couldn't tempt the Blues, so ball called. So count now moves to 1-1. One laid down. It was close, but Craig was sitting there waiting for the catch. And a nice out for the Bears. So number 20, Brooke Glassy, back in for Marist. Big swing on that one. No balls, one strike. Swung on and fouled off. And a big swing from Glassy for the third strike. So side away, we'll be back going into the bottom of the fourth. Still just the one run in it. We'll see you shortly.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with two full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound, unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper.
Okay, welcome back to Starling. Conditions starting to deteriorate just a wee bit more, but we're holding tight. Currently in the box, number 9, Rebecca Bromhead for the Bears. We are in the bottom of the 4th. Bears 1 up. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Punched by Bromhead. But not in time to get to first. So 1 down for the Bears. Brings up number 12, Arahan Noa. Right. Apologies for that, to just leave you alone while we gave up on our third camera, but we've relocated that. We'll see how we go. So Bears just bringing another runner in then. They now hold 2 runs up. Maxwell driven that one down the centre, and that'll bring 69 Bromhead home safely. So Maxwell with a single. Nuku will bring in number 11 Courtney Walker to run for Maxwell on first, and that'll bring into the box at number 15 Evie Craig. Ball in the dirt there, but Glassy behind the plate doing well to block that, so no damage done. Hit by Craig, but straight back to Glassy on the mound. 3 down for the Bears. We'll be back. Bears holding this one 2-0. Okay, welcome back. Top of the 5th. Currently in the box, Kalai Gabriel. Strike call on here on that one. Another one down the centre from Morrison for a strike called. And Gabriel fishing from that one. So fouling that off. Driven down the throw across, but Bromhead couldn't secure it on first, so she'll go safe for a single. That'll bring back into the box number 29, Sarah Wallace. Ball low. So Wallace punching that, but you can see with that wind just pulling that ball right out onto the fence. So that's gone foul. So count sits at 1-1. Wallace going for the bunt. Just fouling out. She'll reset. Top of 5 here. Marist will be looking to try and push a couple on. It's going to start getting out of reach. Pushed hard. With the speedy legs of Kyla Bromhead in centre field coming through to take that catch. Currently in the box number 12, Miller Glassy. First one down the chute from Morrison, called strike. Big swing, but couldn't pull off the rise ball. Driven down onto the turf. They'll take the lead runner. So they got the runner at 2. The throwback wasn't quite good enough to take Glassy, so she'll go to 1 on a fielder's choice. That'll bring into the box number 2, Holly Howard. Morrison putting the hooey on that. Straight down, called strike. Got him for a second on the rise ball. So no balls, 2 strikes. And got her looking on the 3rd strike. Going into the bottom of the 5th. Bears holding 2-0 up. And the rest of us praying like hell we can get through this without a big nump of rain. We'll see you in a sec.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double-barrel technology with two full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park in West Auckland. Bottom of the fifth here between the Waitakere Bears and Marist. Bears holding 2-0 up. Trying conditions with the wind driving through from the west. Driven onto the ground there by Hooper for a diving catch and a body roll onto first for the first out. That'll bring up number 8, Tyler Morrison. Strike call on Morrison. Big swing. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball low. Morrison holding on that one. Let's see what Glassy can deliver. Morrison going after it, but just fouling out. One taking that one out of the park. Driven, not the prettiest of swings, but got a good piece of it. And a big swing and a miss, got her on the rise ball. So it'll bring in number 6, Tegan Bromhead. Punched hard, but the wind just holding that one up like a parasail. Straight into the waiting glove of the right fielder for the third out for the Bears. Be back in a second, going into the top of the 6th. Bears 2-0 up. Okay, here we go. Top of the 6th. In the box, number 30, Emma Tuisa Fita. Fouled off on the first one. Thinking about it, but just holding off on the rise. Popped up, but again there's the classic with that wind, so normally that would have been 5 feet out in the diamond. On this particular occasion, a couple of feet back behind the foul line. And delivered a beautiful one straight down the centre for a called third strike. Brings back to the top of the order for Marist. So that'll bring up Hayley Carter. Bunt laid down. Lupton coming through. Nice flick back to Craig, waiting on first. So up and down for Carter on that occasion. And that'll bring in number 21, Ashley Foley. Two down here for Marist. Nicely fielded by Timu on third. Throw across to Lupton. Marist going 3 down. Back in a sec, going into the bottom of the 6th. 2-0 up to the Bears.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double-barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out.
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park, West Auckland. Bottom of the 6th here, Waitakere Bears versus Marist. Currently in the box, number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Ball high. Nice piece by Bromhead, but the one carrying that one out over the foul ball line. 2 balls, 1 strike the count. Catch on the bottom of the bat. That'll go foul. Bromhead will come back and reset. Ball high. So Bromhead obviously taking that one for a walk. No, it was up to bat there, number 12. She laid down the sack bunt, moving Bromhead through to second, and Bromhead will be replaced by number 43. DR for the day, it's Neil Amatangi. Brings into the box now number 18, Maya Lupton. Nice punch by Lupton into the triangle of death just behind first. So that went fair, advancing Amatangi from second through to home. Bears will go 3 up in this one. And that'll currently bring into the box number 34, Brooklyn Timu. Timu going after it, but fouling out over the third base line. Coming off the top of the bat. Nice frame by Glassy behind the plate, but couldn't convince the blue. Ball outside. Punched down by Timu. They went after the lead runner, but second baseman couldn't hang on to it. So they'll give Timu a single. Bears with runners on 1 and 2. That'll bring up off the bench for the Bears, number 11, Courtney Walker. It's just the one down here so far for the Bears. Nice big jump from both the Bears there. Surprised Glassy didn't try a throw down. So bunt laid down, straight back to Glassy. So it'll be called sacrifice bunt there for Walker, advancing Lupton and Timu through to 2 and 3. Brings in now number 15, Evie Craig. Craig just having a look, but strike called. Nice piece by Craig, but wind pushing that out over that third base line. Good hold by Craig on that one, ball called. So count sits at 1 and 2. Punched, it'll be in the pocket, so Lupton will come home on that. So a nice single for Craig, bringing in the RBI and moving Timu through to third. Brings us back to the top of the order, and that'll bring up number 7, Aisha Hooper. Ball high. Nicely punched by Hooper, but the left fielder coming through to take that catch for the third out. We'll be back going into the top of the 7th. Bears 3-0 up.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double-barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back. Top of the 7th. In the box, number 19, Brooke Stillwell. Strike called. Couldn't tempt her on that one with the rise ball. Brings our count to 1-1. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Big swing, but no money. 1 down for Marist. That'll bring in number 20, Brooke Glassy. Just starting to get a few spits of rain now. Popped up by Glassy, but into the waiting glove of Craig at second for 2 down. Down and low on that one. With a wee bit of inside as well. So in the box is Gabriel, number 18 for Marist. Inside. Gabriel showing nice patience on this one. Punched, but high, and into the waiting glove of Hooper. So that'll bring 3 down. No need for the bottom of the 7th. Bears will win this one 3-0. For those that have tuned in, thank you for watching. Again, a big thank you to Hollywood Fish Farm, our sponsor that enables us to bring these streams to you. Until Monday night, reserve game will be happening out at White Park in Papatoe. The Waitakere Bears reserves versus Papatoe on that one. I believe a 6:30 kickoff. Until then, be safe, and we'll see you soon.